In 2023, the XFL will have its third rendition under the leadership and ownership of The Rock, also known as Dwayne Johnson. In this video, we will briefly go over huge partnerships and agreements that they have come to that will help them stabilize the league and that might make this third time the charm. We're going to first talk about a partnership that didn't go through but may go through in the future. And that partnership is the partnership that the XFL and the CFL, also known as the Canadian Football League, initially went through talks, but then fell through. These talks occurred in 2021 and started in March, but then fell through in July. There wasn't any information on what the talks were about, but the assumption was that the XFL and CFL were talking about potentially merging, which would give the XFL access to the Canadian market that the NFL currently doesn't have. Just because these talks are done doesn't mean this partnership or collaboration might not occur in the future. So that's something to look out for as the XFL comes to and comes running again. The XFL also has a partnership agreement with Under the Lights Flag Football, which is an international youth flag football league for both boys and girls through the grades of kindergarten through 12th grade. And for any international viewers out there, that's usually from the age of 5 or 6 to the age of about 18, so 5 to 18. This partnership also includes co-hosting the first ever Youth Flag Football World Championship in San Antonio, Texas on December 27th through the 30th of 2022. So from a broad point of view, the XFL is incorporating getting youth involved in football. And from a flag football standpoint, they're doing it from a safety standpoint as well, which is kind of interesting. This next partnership is a player personnel partnership with the Indoor Football League, with the Indoor Football League essentially functioning as a de facto minor league for the XFL. That is key to note as the NFL doesn't currently have a minor league. The NFL's minor league is essentially college football or the NCAA. The Indoor Football League started in 2008 and its first season was in 2009. It came to be as a merger from the Intense Football League and the United Indoor Football League, and currently has 16 teams as of 2024. Currently has 14, but there's 2 expansion teams in 2024. And surprisingly, or maybe not so surprisingly, the XFL actually has a partnership with the NFL. They actually have 2 different partnership agreements with them. The first is they have a collaboration agreement with the NFL to experiment with proposed rules and test new equipment and develop prospective officials and coaches, and to also explore new ways to address player safety. So essentially the XFL is being used as a testing ground for the NFL, in which the NFL might use some of those rules and proposals in their game if it works in the XFL. They also have a partnership with the NFL Alumni Academy to develop potential players, and that every player graduated from that program has an opt-in option for an XFL contract. If you didn't know, the NFL Alumni Academy is an elite in-season training program developing NFL-ready players. The program is led by former NFL coaches and players. The key thing to note is the NFL explicitly wants to avoid any minor league development partnership with the NFL, or any other league for that matter, so that they don't lose any control of its personnel decisions. So in the future, who knows what happens with the NFL, if they somehow become a minor league, or if they are always a secondary league. Who knows what happens with the CFL? Either way, as new partnerships or agreements come to, or new news comes about with the XFL, we will cover anything that's interesting and that is noteworthy. So feel free to subscribe or like our video. If you have any comments about these partnerships as well, or anything that related to the XFL, NFL, Indoor Football League, CFL, feel free to leave those in the comment section below. And thanks for watching.